morning, everybody. We had a little bit of camera difficulty then. My able assistant had to fix it. And by able assistant, I mean the one that can do things that I can't do. Which means I'm unable. That's really putting me off, that spanner light. I forgot I was going. Oh yeah, halfway through the working week today, yeah. And it's back to being Baltic, it's 10 degrees. Which is good for me, not good for Michelle. So I'll turn that one down a peg. Because Michelle feels the cold. And I just permanently moan about the heat. Mm. Including at work, where they've had to put all sorts of measures in for me because of my morning git. They've had to give me a special chair, because I'm special. I get my own fan, because I'm special, which they stole and had to replace because I complained. It's good to have a nurse on your side, isn't it? Oh, I've got a this is, I know we're talking about work and I don't generally talk about work, but we have part of our duties involve going up on ladders, not the type of ladders that window cleaners use type of thing, but the enclosed in ladders which move about and you can lock them up. But to go onto them, obviously to say compliant, we have to have a medical assessment to see that we're fit to work at height. Yeah. Now that height is about 12 feet, which doesn't sound much, but it's enough to kill you if you fall off it, as people have experience of. But anyway, getting to the point, I've got to go for my medical assessment this afternoon, which is good because it gets me out of another meeting. And I was filling in the form yesterday, and it asks you all sorts of questions. It asks you, are you scared of in confined spaces? You have trouble with your eyesight? You have back pains, heart problems, wheezing, the usual stuff. It was all the way through, but it never once asks you, are you scared of heights? Asks you everything else but apart from that. Which I find bizarre. Now, the actual sheet itself, it's weird. It's to test you if you're fit for working on a skyscraper, I think, because it's going to do your blood pressure, it's going to do your weight, your BMI, your lung capacity, everything else, you name it. But there's one section on there which I was really annoyed about, because it said when you fill it in, what they did, they give your form to fill in and the other form what the nurse fills in. Part of it says facial deformity, stroke, or slash her. What the hell is that do with climbing up a ladder? If you've got a facial deformity, it's one, it's rude, is it? But yes, because that's a matter of opinion, isn't
it? I don't think they mean, are you aesthetically pleasing? I think they mean, have you lost an eye?
Yeah, but no, well, facial deformity, well, what if so if you've got no nose, you can't climb a ladder?
Well, if you've got no nose, you can probably climb a ladder, okay, but if you've only got one eye...
One eye? Yeah, no, but each way it says facial deformity slash hair. So, if you're ugly and you're bald, can you not climb a ladder?
I think if you're ugly and bald, you're probably okay, but if you've got really long hair, then they'll probably make the stipulation that you've got to tie your hair up so it doesn't get tangled around your face while you're climbing. Anything that would obstruct your sight.
It's weird. It's just really funny. And like I said, they go into that extent of asking you if you're ugly, but they never once ask you if you're capable of climbing up on heights and if you get suffer from vertigo. But I'm going to have to fail because I suffer from claustrophobia. It's not severe, is it? Some people can get it, but I do panic when I get in enclosed spaces, don't I? As Michelle will attest to you. When on the times that she's smothered me with a pillow. And she doesn't do that often, no, and it is in a joke. It is play fighting, which I usually lose, because all she has to do is tickle my knee and I lose. Correct. Anyway, a bit personal now, so facial deformity out. Okay guys, that's me at work. Me and Michelle are going to part company and reasonable speed because I got stuck behind a wagon this morning. I'm 5 minutes, running a bit 5 minutes late, but it's okay, we're covering it. So I'll see you all after the working day is done. You all have a good one. Moving on. Okay guys, that's us home. And that's me being humiliated by Michelle again. What I've been trying to do for 2 whole days is connect my Siri home kit to the Philips Hue bridge. Now I've been finding instructions, I've been going through the internet. Look, I'm even searching now, see, through the internet for hours trying to find the error and nobody can correct it. Now what you've got to do to get your Siri home kit to work is you pair the device, and once you pair the device, to pair the device, you set it to pair, and then you either point your camera at this code here on your box, or you type that code in. Now I've been, like I said, I've been trying that for 2 days and I keep getting the error, code incorrect. And then Michelle spent 5 minutes. What she did, she took the bridge off the wall, looked on the back of it, and it's got a different code on the back of it. So I've been trying to put the wrong code in for days. And you fixed it in what?
While you went to the bathroom?
Yes, I just nipped to the bathroom, came back, and Michelle's taking the mickey out of me by sliding the lights up and down. Which is not funny.
I don't know, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I know you thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny, especially since I had to run to the toilet in the first place. So that wasn't funny either. Anyway, that's what we've been doing since we got home. I've been sulking and Michelle's been cheering me up. The clever dumb balance. And now what Michelle's trying to do is set me on the home bridge.
Yeah, but I can't see home in settings at all. It's just vanished.
It will be. Has it got Alan and Chelle?
No, it's just vanished. It was in.
Oh, mine's finished as well. Yeah, so I've been through that as well. I've been trying to go through. Oh, you don't want to know. Anyway, frustration. Moving on. Okay, guys, that's it. It's time for bed. That's Wednesday, is it? Is it Wednesday? That's Wednesday over with. Friday Eve tomorrow. That's come round super fast for me. Oh, sorry, I just saw somebody out the back then. I was wondering what it's just the kids playing out the back. Yeah, but that's time. You can see for me to call it on the vlog. It's 9:25, so I'm going to call it on the vlog, do a couple of things, get ready for work, and then, yeah, Friday Eve. So, Michelle's off up to bed. So with that, it's a good night from Michelle, and it's a good night from me. See you all in the morning. Good Friday Eve, everybody. Oh, my throat. Gone. Didn't speak then. Gets me doing one of my usual morning routines, which is getting a car key, the spare key, because I can never find the real one. It's usually in somebody's pocket somewhere or handbag. Coming out, realising that I've already took my cup in. Now, I don't know where I put my coffee cup. Damn it. Anyway, I'll find it. Moving on. Okay guys, that's my Epcot coffee fix. And my Disney's Hollywood Studios coffee fix. And my travel mug coffee fix that I've now found that I'd already brought in last night. So I could have saved myself a journey out into the cold. It's not so bad going out for that in summer, but winter when I go out to the car and realise I've already brought it in, I'm never happy. Anyway, notes, bit of news. Chill for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then set off.
It's 6:53. Good morning, pal.
Good morning. Yes, we are childish. Moving on.
Work and worry, you know.
Hi guys, that's me at my work. Had to get out because we're a couple of minutes late. And Friday working. Day is upon us tomorrow. I've said that wrong, haven't I?
No,
It's only Thursday.
it is Friday. Friday is upon us tomorrow.
Well, I actually thought it was Friday for a minute there. I know I'm all disappointed.
Well, if
So
you
now
thought
I'm
it
going to
was
have to go in and spend all Thursday being sulky.
If it was Friday today, then you've done something wrong because you're supposed to have the car.
That's the point. Moving on. Hi guys, that's work done. One more working day and it's the weekend. Weekend day tomorrow. Can't believe how quickly this week's gone again. Got the doctors in in 40 minutes, so I'm going to go home, have a cup of tea, turn around and come back out again. I think. Got to go get my results of my blood test, my blood work. See how I go getting on. And Michelle is ordering an alarm clock because we're about to take a social experiment, yeah?
It's not really a social experiment, it's just
Try and change our routine a little bit. We're getting too reliant on screens.
yeah, it was actually, you can actually thank the Megazaya for this social experiment in not using screens. My therapist very nicely gave me a book on sleep hygiene to help me sleep better, and I mean we are all aware of the need to reduce screen time and things like that. So,
yeah, and the light and the type of light that comes off the screen as well, the colour of it.
So so I'm imposing that on Alan, who's got a bad habit of falling asleep in front of YouTube.
Sulk.
And I'm also imposing it on myself because I'm equally as guilty of taking my iPhone with me to bed. So, yeah.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do, we're going back a little bit old school. We're just ordering an alarm clock that doesn't tick, but doesn't tell you what the temperature is outside, doesn't tell you what day it is in Afghanistan.
In actual fact, it won't even tell you what time it is unless you press a little button.
Yeah, so
lights
there's no
it up
light
at
on
the back. There's no light on it.
So the battery should last a long time. It's not reliant on power. Now, I thought we'd suss this out. We bought a radio-controlled alarm clock not so long ago and I fancied one that had a little bit of a weather station. So I thought, well, we'll get one that projects onto the roof and we can look up, see what time it is, we can see what the temperature is outside, and that way we can make our mind up whether we can get another 5 minutes in bed or we have to actually get up and come out and scrape the car, which is usually every winter. What I didn't realise is that when the power goes off, which it does a lot at our house, we're probably at least once a month, innit? At least once a month we lose power. We don't lose it for a very long time. It's almost like it's switching over and it just comes down and comes back up again, and it's enough to knock the clock off. Now you're thinking, yeah, radio control clock, not a problem. Well, unfortunately, the problem is it then goes on Central European time. That's what you get for buying cheap, innit? So, worst case scenario, it doesn't reset itself in time. Next worst case scenario, it resets itself, but resets itself to the wrong time zone, and you end up getting up an hour early. Or, best case scenario, there isn't one. Power goes off, we're in trouble, get up late, or get up early, or no. So, doing away with it, anything that relies on power. Obviously, that clock will rely on power, but it's battery power. What I mean by power is mains power. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. No iPads in the bedroom, TV off.
9 o'clock.
Yeah. We've set the lights now to mimic the sun going down as well, because you can do that by the smart home. Mimic the sun coming down and mimic the sun coming up in the morning, and then you can actually set them to basically make it like it's proper sunlight, so you won't, when you're waking up, you're energised. Yeah, so we're going to give that a go, because we're both extremely tired most of the time, which is bizarre. allegedly. I've just spent the last 2 hours yawning. Here we go. I'm going to yawn, Michelle will yawn. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. So, Michelle's just imposing that upon me. So I'm going to start reading it at night time now. It always knocks me off to sleep. Allegedly. Anyway, moving on. Okay guys, what you see here is two people who got the time wrong for the doctors. We've been thinking for a couple of weeks that it was 17:40, but it's not, it's 17:20, so we've had to dash. And it is 17:20 now, so see you in a minute. Okay guys, that's Friday Eve over with. When we went to the doctors before, nipped to the doctors, everything's fine apart from the fact that my blood sugar's high. So I'm going to do a fasting blood test. Michelle's going to just mute that, quiet it down. We'll do fasting blood tests to find out the sugar, and if there's less sugar in it, in my blood still, then it's another test, yeah? And if it's still in there, then I've got a problem, because I'm adjacent to diabetes. Never good. But good thing is we'll be able to control it with diet. So there's your red card for me. So you mean my yellow card. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get any of my extremities amputated. I need to fix myself, don't I? Bit of a wake-up call. So let's hope. Thing is, it's weird because I had my medical and there was no sugar in my water. But anyway, never mind. With that, it's really time to go to bed. I'm absolutely exhausted, so it's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him.
Good night, we'll see you all in the morning, Friday. Yeah, a bit subdued because of the news we've got, but yeah, my own fault. Moving on.